13 weather.
Things are quiet tonight, but Saturday is an impact day, and there are really two pieces to this. One, heavy rain. A flood watch is in effect. Widespread area of 1 to 2 inches of rainfall expected after midnight tonight through about 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. And then following that, some strong thunderstorms could redevelop into the afternoon. So here's what this looks like using simulated radar. And this is not going to be exact nor perfect, but I think it's a good example of how things are going to develop during the day on Saturday. First of all, northwestern Alabama, including Jasper, Cullman, Double Springs, Hamilton, Winfield, Fayette, down toward Berry and even parts of Pickens and Tuscaloosa counties. It's going to be raining shortly after midnight, and some of that's going to get pretty heavy and also be pretty noisy. Then by 7 o'clock in the morning, we've just got widespread rain all over central Alabama. Some of this is thunderstorm activity, but very little of it is severe at this point, if any would be severe at 7 o'clock in the morning. We're just not likely to be unstable enough, even though it's very warm and very humid. Following that, we clear out for just a little while. There may be about 4 or 5 hours where it's not pouring down rain. And then just ahead of the cold front, one more batch of scattered thunderstorms will develop between midday and early afternoon. And then those are moving out of here around 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Now, the Storm Prediction Center outlining this area where a few severe thunderstorms could develop, mainly east of Birmingham, including Gadsden, Anniston, Ashland, Sylacauga, Alexander City. So this is the Storm Prediction Center's outlook with the timing laid over it. Let me kind of narrow this down a little bit more. I think it's mainly a flood threat in West Alabama, Tuscaloosa to Jasper, Cullman, even West Jefferson County. In the morning, we've got a lot of heavy rain. It's going to be difficult for that secondary line of thunderstorms to blow up into major storms over West Alabama. Not impossible, still want you to be aware of it, but the risk is very low to the west. Now, from Birmingham east, you think of this in two pieces. One, we've got the rain in the morning. Number two, we've got the storms that would happen in the early afternoon. So up until about 2 o'clock in this zone, we'll be watching for redevelopment of thunderstorms. And up until about 6 o'clock in this zone, still watching for the redevelopment of more storms that could have characteristics like this: hail and strong winds, tornadoes, and additional heavy rain that could lead to some flash flooding. Total rainfall heaviest right across north and central Alabama, Cullman, Jasper, Arley, Fayette, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, down toward places like Lincoln and Pell City, Asheville, Gadsden Center, and then into Calhoun County too. Most of us are going to get at least 1 to 2 inches of rain. And none of it's falling right now on WVTM 13 live Doppler radar, but we can track it out to the west using the big composite. Watch how showers are just expanding, and this much rain really could put a damper on the risk of true severe thunderstorms during the day on Saturday. But some of them are still possible. I don't want to discount it, but I think your best risk of rain and thunderstorms is in the morning, and then we'll see spotty storms developing tomorrow afternoon. Saturday's an impact day because of the heavy rain and the risk of a few stronger storms. Sunday just looks chilly. Look at that. We're at 43 degrees in the morning with a wind chill around 40. And that wind chill never really changes all that much. Even through midday, it still feels like it's about 40 degrees. I do think we'll make it to around 51 for a high. Rebounding to 60 on Tuesday. Another weak front comes in toward the middle part of next week. And wow, those numbers still are just not working right on the 7-day forecast. We'll be in the 50s for highs, 30s for lows Thursday and Friday. Don't let that 37 fool you.
We're hearing you. We hear you.
Something's